So here we are, we have on the clock 1062 kilometers, and we are back at Siliguri. And from Siliguri we are moving down the south through this narrow channel all the way to the West Bengal capital, which is called Kolkata, which used to be the old English colony capital as well. So on our way we have to make several stops. That means it will take at least roughly about 3 days. Cold morning this morning, and we're going out of Siliguri, and we're pretty much aiming the direction out of India because we don't use any GPS, we just rely on the map and the compass. So, but we can't go so much wrong. It is not the first time we see trucks after trucks, waves after waves, just doing nothing and standing around and for kilometers like that. I don't know exactly what is the reason. Perhaps it is in some police checkpoints, perhaps not, but for sure it is not a very enjoyable job to do if half the time you're just waiting somewhere far away from home. Some kind of a ritual or festival, who knows, but it's really annoying because it's blocking traffic. What happened? They don't like something?
Yes, I know something that some travelmen were killed in Assam.
Oh.
There is such type of condemnation be confirmed and condemned by the travelmen. Possible to set out from this way.
To get out?
Yes, you will have to stay here at least 12 hours.
Why?
This strike may be confirmed by the travelmen.
So on our way to Raiganji, there's which is one of the ways to Kolkata, we end up with all this traffic jam, and the reason for that is that there's a strike happening, and there will be at least another who knows how many hours. So we have to turn back and find some detour around that one. So we are a little bit in a shit at the moment because of we didn't even know that something could happen here, that there's a big strike happening, and all the road is just closed. People just block the road and we can't get it out, and if you want to go past, they just stand on the way. They won't let us go both sides in a 5-kilometer track. The trucks are on the one side, and this side of the traffic is just being overrun by people who just block you to go one to the other place. So first of all, Happy New Year, and here we are at the moment. I have once again in morning time, and I have a map in front of me. Good morning and Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Anyway, at the moment we are at Purnia, and we came here just for because of there was a strike at the nearby city, which is Raiganji, and from Purnia we plan to go a detour following this road all the way over the river Ganges and go to a place called Baharampur. So this is for the day, and it's about 250 to 300 kilometers, and after that there will be a day away from Kolkata. Over here, when you take the turns off the highways, even on the main roads, it can happen. It can be a really big hassle to find your way around because of even highways. There are no signs, very few signs pointing where to go and where the turnoffs are. So the best you can do is just ask from people, and this should be one of the main roads, and the main road divides many places different directions. So sometimes it makes really big hassle to work your way around. Got some really hardcore roads over here. See, really village life over here. This is when the 21st century meets the 19th century. Really hard to compare the city life to the countryside. The countryside is like a fairy tale. Hello!
Hello!
We are a bit of lost in some kind of a village. Yeah, they're actually village after village. It's very hard to find your way around. No one speaks English, and we're having a trouble to navigate around, just to find the right place where we can go on a highway. I want to go to. I don't want to go actually that much Malda. Then I want to go to Baharamanpur. But I'm okay with that if we can, if I can cross with the ferry, I can cross to Sahib Ganji, and from Sahib Ganji I can take the road to Baharamanpur.
Sahib Ganj se Malda ko train hai? By road? Actually from here you have to go to from the ship, and then you can catch by road.
Okay, I want to go on a ship. How can I go?
It's coming.
Okay, should I go this way?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. That's good. That's adventure. Yeah, thank you so much. So we have no other option than just go on a ferry, the same ferry that people coming from, because of there was a strike happening the other way, and this way coming around we just thought there's a highway, but people keep saying that there's no highway, that the only way to get over is going by a boat. So hopefully we can go on a boat, and it takes 3-4 hours to go to the other side of the river, to the place called Sahib Ganji. That's where we're going. Any comments?
Trucks go first on the ferry, and then the light vehicles are the next ones. The trucks, as you can see, have to reverse in the
What adventure, eh?
GBR. We tried to go to the city called Malda, but unfortunately we got lost on our way on the village roads, and we ended up at the Marihari Ghat. And the only way for us was to take a ferry and cross the river Ganges, and we're going to end up at Shabi Ganji. And as you can see, that's river Ganges over here, and that's the holy river, and it's one of the world's largest rivers.
You see that? We are sometimes really famous.
Finally we have arrived to Shahid Banji. As you can see, a little bit difficulties over here because the ferry is floating away. This guy's over there trying to pull, and hopefully we can get our auto rickshaw off.
ठीक है चला आ दो हो गया
Over here. Asking for directions.
क्या बात कैमरा है क्या
Mine. Mine. Like that.
क्या है भाई सबका लो भैया सबका ले लो सबका ले इसमें सबका ले लो
Party up! Disco! Actually, I can't tell you enough how hard it is actually to navigate around Indian traffic. At the moment we are some of the
the highways over here. Most of the places it's yeah, there's no signs in English. There are most of them in Hindi, and the streets just they can get really narrow. Even if they are highways, it's very hard to understand if it's some secondary road or is it a highway. And yeah, so far we're having a bit of trouble, but we're making progress. We are moving closer to our destination, so we're still doing good, but with a lot of detours. Today is 2nd of January, and we are at the moment at Jangipur. From Jangipur we're going on a side road to the Murshidabad, and Murshidabad to Brahmanpur, and from Brahmanpur to the state capital, which is called Kolkata. Over here is a good example how overload the trucks can be, and the highway is full of these trucks. They're fully overloaded and accidents easy to happen. And some locals told us that it's actually against the law, but the truck drivers, they keep paying the policemen some bribe so they can carry more weight with them, and obviously make more money as well. Hazardwari, the palace with 1,000 doors. On our way we haven't visited almost any palaces or temples, and now the first palace is just in front of us, and there used to be a Muslim ruler ruling over all this West Bengal and most of the northern parts of India, and one of the rulers, he had his capital over here at Murshidabad, where we are at the moment, and this palace over here, it is called 1,000 door palace, because there's 1,000 doors on the palace, but not sure which ones are the real ones and which ones are the fake ones. Not really sure what was the idea, but 1,000 doors it is on the palace. So we again over here in front of the palace of 1,000 doors, and it is a shame that there's so much rubbish over here. If you look around over there, people just burning rubbish in front of the palace. So it is a shame, I think. The palace itself is good, it's beautiful. We can't go in there because it's Friday and it's closed. For the amount of rubbish, it's ridiculous. Come on. Yeah, you're welcome. $10 each. Come on, there's a palace over there. I'm not the palace, okay? Sir, one photo, sir. Hello. You're welcome.
This is usual for us. Many photos.
See that? You just saw that? That happens all the time. The trucks are just crazy. They will overtake wherever it takes. If they have the chance, they will overtake no matter what it takes. And if you don't stop, they will just run over you. It is like a zoo, you know, there's the animals, and whatever animal you can imagine comes on the road, goes like that, traffic stops. Everyone has a little bit part of this road, the animals, trucks, people. We are pretty much now at Kolkata, the old British colony. The biggest city here in West Bengal, and the population is about 14 million, so it's a very big city, and we get ready to go in the city center because that's where our accommodation is. We'll be really busy over there, so we have to be very cautious.
Now we have arrived to the city central of Calcutta, nowadays known Kolkata, and we will go one more street and we'll see if we can find some accommodation. Definitely a real busy city, but easy to navigate around. We thought it's going to be a little bit harder